Nationwide, civil forfeiture laws allow law enforcement to take your cash, cars, and even homes without proving you're guilty of anything. Billions are taken each year, and most of the money goes to the same police and prosecutors who took it, giving them a direct financial incentive to take your stuff. How big is forfeiture? Over the past 20 years, federal, state, and local law enforcement nationwide have forfeited $68.8 billion that we know of. Most states fail to report fully, so this is likely a dramatic undercount. Now in its third edition, Policing for Profit grades federal and state forfeiture laws on the protections they offer property owners and the financial incentives they give law enforcement to take property. Only New Mexico receives an A. In 2015, the state abolished civil forfeiture. Law enforcement can still forfeit property from criminals, but they must use criminal forfeiture and prove the property owners are actually guilty first. As important, New Mexico ended the profit incentive that fuels forfeiture. Now cash and forfeiture proceeds go to the state's general fund, not directly to law enforcement. Reform opponents warned that these reforms would lead to worsening crime, but as Policing for Profit shows, this did not happen. The report compares crime rates in New Mexico to those in neighboring states and finds New Mexico's overall crime rate did not go up, and arrest rates remained steady following the reforms. In contrast, most states get terrible grades because they make forfeiture both easy and rewarding for law enforcement. These states should follow New Mexico's lead and end civil forfeiture and its perverse financial incentive. They should also ban law enforcement from using the federal government's equitable sharing program to get around state limits on civil forfeiture. This controversial loophole has been prone to abuse. Proponents say forfeiture is an essential crime-fighting tool, but New Mexico's experience proves law enforcement can do their jobs without it. Moreover, new data show forfeiture isn't targeting kingpins. Instead, it's going after everyday Americans who lack the means to fight back, if it even makes sense to try. And often, it doesn't. Nationally, most currency forfeitures are under $1,300 on average, well below the cost of hiring an attorney. And because civil forfeiture is not a criminal proceeding, you do not have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. To protect Americans from losing property unjustly, states and the federal government should end civil forfeiture and direct all forfeiture proceeds to the general fund or another neutral account, eliminating law enforcement's direct incentive to police for profit. Until they do, we're all at risk. To learn more and see how your state stacks up, visit ij.org.